Oh, hello everybody, and we are back. Sorry if you were here looking for a Browns recap yesterday. I was, after that Ohio State game, it was impossible to fall asleep, and then I fell asleep during, not that I was awake the entire time, but I fell asleep during the first quarter of the Browns game, woke up during the fourth quarter, and it was the recaps, it's like when they win a game easily like that, I would like to have seen Miles Garrett. It just seems like he was just causing problems all over the place all day. Sorry I missed that, but when they win a game easily like that, the recaps just aren't as exciting. They're not fun, for whatever reason. I've just been trained to the agony of defeat, as they say. That seems to be the Browns recap deal. So a 27-3 win, it's like I don't recap these games. And then coming off that Buckeyes game, I could take a day off. You got over 14 minutes of F Zappa 20. F Zappa 20 football recap action there. Let's see what Rose is up to. So then I was also, I don't even know what got me thinking about it. Maybe just combining, the new subs. Hey, hello, if you happen to be one of those people. I picked up a handful of subs from that Ohio State video. So, and this is not necessarily like a football channel. It's actually kind of a Phish channel where I happen to talk about the Browns and Ohio State and some other things, maybe sports related here and there. And so I was like, well, what could I do that would be like a little bit of both? Spell football with a PH, that's good. I like that. And then we also got, all right, I'm going to let her out. Hold on, a little poll. Time out, time out, time out, time out, time out. I want to come back with only 10 players on the field. Oh, yeah, so what was I going to do to combine both, you ask? Well, it was like what college football teams match up with, or what Phish songs are like match up with the college football team. Or, I'll just start with Ohio State. I thought Ohio State was down with disease. Like they're great, year in and year out, they're great. Although they got plenty of haters, people that are like, another down with disease. That's how people felt about it. Like there was certainly people celebrating Ohio State's demise the other night, and they're not always great, not always the song of the year. It's been a minute since they won the national title, just like maybe it's been a minute since Down with Disease was the song of the year. And then Alabama, it pains me to say, but I'm giving Alabama YEM, You Enjoy Myself, just overall from beginning to end, probably their best song, legendary ones all over. Maybe, though, you could argue that here recently, while Alabama's had their big run over the last decade or more, going on 20 years, I guess. Although they had their down period too. YEM's never really had a dead period like what 80s and 90s Alabama, I suppose. So maybe I didn't nail it right there. Possibly their tweezer, I guess. Tweezer, people might say that's like kind of their best, and it's been their best. Michigan, I got Michigan as foam. I got to admit, while Michigan, one of the top programs, they also had long dormant stages where they did absolutely nothing and were not even a good team. That was foam during its years where it spent years on the shelf or was rarely played. And then look, yeah, Michigan's got a national title, so it's been a while, though. It's been a while. They were in the college playoffs recently. That's a step. I got Notre Dame as David Bowie again, maybe in the same category as Alabama and YEM, just sort of overall greatness. What have you done for me lately, though? Lou Bowie, when played, is great. A little inconsistent. So is Notre Dame. And then I went down all the way to Boston College. Joe LaRocca, Professor Joe LaRocca, you may know, YouTuber, reviews movies, Boston College. I picked this in honor of him, teaching a little film over there. I'm not sure if he's a grad, though. I almost said a Boston College. I believe he's a Boston College grad also. Professor Joe, I'm not sure. If you see this, correct me if I'm wrong, but he's Lawn Boy. I'm sorry, they're Boston College's Lawn Boy. I don't want to pin Joe on that. Pretty much one time Lawn Boy was great. It's always just Lawn Boy. It's there. Boston College football. It's always just kind of there. Really losing games where other teams can shine. It was always Lawn Boy's thing. And then you had the Baker's Dozen. Just one of the all-time moments. That's the Doug Flutie Hail Mary. For all of the stuff Boston College has never accomplished, they got that Doug Flutie Hail Mary. One of the greatest plays in the history of the sport. Kind of like that Lawn Boy at the Baker's Dozen will go down as one of the greatest moments of the band. Although it was a rather long moment. The moment lasted a while. And then I just kind of gave up on that. I was like, this is silly. What am I doing here? And then I don't really know what else to do with that that football spelled with a PH, though. This wasn't a bad idea, I thought. I don't know. You know, We already got a bracket guy. I don't know. We'll see. And then there was I feel like there was one other thing I was going to mention. Oh yeah, the Browns game. I tried watching a little bit of the Bengals just now. Same thing with the Eagles and Baker. You know, I'm not a Baker hater. I wasn't there to root against him, but so let's see. I don't know. I guess that was it, I suppose. I didn't have much else. I think, we got the Nutter Center show quickly approaching October 10th and 11th. The Phish will be near Dayton, Ohio. It's not actually in Dayton. I like to say Dayton, though, but it's not in Dayton. I get a little nervous. I get a little nervous for those shows, man. As you see, I'm a couch tour guy. Going and at least the Nutter Center is not like Chicago or something. It's right here. I can't get lost. I got lost in Alpharetta. That's not even Atlanta somehow. I don't know. I used to write down directions. You know, I know there's like smartphones were a thing, just whatever. Google Maps. Nope. I would just like I'd get it done on my computer at home before I even left my trip. And then I don't know what happened leaving Alpharetta, man. I was like, maybe I was supposed to turn right. It was one of them situations where there was like the cops were blocking it and they're like, you can't go right, you got to go left. And I was like, oh no. Chaos ensued. My hotel should have been like 40 minutes away because I was headed back to Dayton after that show, but I wasn't driving all the way home. So I was like, well, I'll go north maybe like an hour or so, get my trip started a little bit. And then that 40 minutes took like 2 hours. Such a disappointment. So I think that's it, people. I don't know. I had nothing else. All right, we've almost run 7 minutes. I went 7 minutes of saying nothing. Thank you to the new subs. I don't know what to tell you, man. It's a weird channel. I talk Phish and football. It doesn't make much sense, you know. I run people off. And if you're a Phish fan and you watch this and you didn't watch that Ohio State video, it's probably worth it. Maybe just skip to like 10 minutes in or something, or watch the whole thing. Some people say it was my best. It was very good. It was very good. I don't know. I don't know. I was just trying to do something there. It was not a good idea. Boom. In case you were wondering, how's the mustache? Did he shave it or anything? Nope. Light's not really doing us any favors on the mustache. I can, if you can see that or not, Rose scratched me in the head up there. Horrible. All right, guys. Boom. We're out of here.